Hey there, fellas. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's doing well on this great Wednesday morning. Is everybody ready to go ahead and make some money out there today? I didn't hear you guys. Anybody out there? I said, are you ready to make some goddamn money today? Yeah, let's go ahead and make some money today. Before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure we recap yesterday's show. Bets at least. And then we'll go ahead and get into some bets today. Soccer, NBA, NHL, the whole gambit today. Let's just go ahead and bet the whole goddamn thing, fellas. Let's go ahead and jump on into yesterday's recap right there. Bayern team total over 2.5 goals. They took on Köln yesterday in the Bundesliga. Watched that match on ESPN Plus. God damn, was Bayern just bad again yesterday for about the first 15 minutes. They ended up giving up a goal in those first 15 minutes, but they didn't really give a shit. We didn't have them to win. We just needed Bayern goals, and quite frankly, when the other team scores, you kind of like that because that's just going to push Bayern to even score anymore. So no problem with them giving up a goal, but boy, it looked bad that first 15 minutes. Then they turned it around, and a couple chances in the first half, most notably Sané tried to set up Gnabry a couple times and was just a little too heavy on the delivery to him, and Gnabry couldn't get on the other end of them. There was a nice chance there just before halftime ended with Pavard. He ripped a nice little volley there off a rebound, but went straight at the keeper, and of course he made a nice comfortable save. And then second half was all one-way traffic. Bayern 80% possession. Chances weren't that great. I thought the chances were better though in the first half, and they did get one late goal, but that was in the 90th minute, and that didn't do us any good. It did me a little good. If you're like me though and live bet the first half over, you took an L right there. I certainly live bet the first half over. I thought Bayern was creating enough chances and they looked good. Like I said, Sané to Gnabry was just a touch off. I did get my money back though in that second half. Look, one-way traffic. Bayern was going to get a goal, but obviously lose the parlay there. Bayern team total over 2.5. Rolled that in NHL tonight. What is it? Carter Verhaeghe, maybe is how you pronounce this guy's name, over 2.5 shots on goal. How about a first period cash? And how about overall just kicking ass with NHL shots on goals? We're not pumping out a lot of these. We're really just waiting until we get good matchups of teams that, take a lot of shots versus teams that concede a lot of shots. And I think being picky and choosy on that is really being beneficial to us as we get a nice, good, easy cash. And then the NBA Knicks on the first quarter, I'll still never understand that line. I kind of talked about it yesterday, did the research and was expecting Knicks minus 1.5, maybe minus a half, and would have been comfortable doing that. But they gave us a point and a half. We didn't need the point and a half as the Knicks won outright. Then we did get tripped up, though, in our two-player props. DFS there, the Mavs, 6 points in the first quarter. Although he kind of did what the research showed, right? I said he takes about 7 shots a game. Half of those will be from 3. Well, he took 7 shots. 4 of them were from 3. Instead of going 1 for 4 from 3 like we needed, he went 2 for 4. And that's how he ends with 12 points. And then a loser. And Zubac there for the Clippers only took 4 shots, just wasn't involved in the game plan. And that's, certainly some of the risk you're going to, take doing player props. He had the advantages. He went 3 for 4. They just didn't go to him at all. And yeah, he finishes the night with 6 points. So down on the day, but still positive on the week. And that's what we like to see, is putting money in your pocket overall on the week. All right. What do you guys talk about in that comment section? Yes, sir, Brian. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Chris. Rough beach yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the DFS one was a little. It's just one bucket, right? I mean, that was a little rough. The Zubac one, that wasn't too rough. The Bayern one, I don't know. They weren't too close. That wasn't too rough. I mean, they created enough, but I just didn't quite get it done. We are rolling, though, with our EFL Cup parlay. We've still got a live. What about that Southampton-Newcastle game? Told you Newcastle would win to 0. That's exactly what they did. They weren't as dominant as we've talked about on the last couple episodes of Between the Posts when they've gone against Fulham and Crystal Palace recently, where they dominated those two teams. They didn't dominate Southampton, but they were in control. I watched that match as well. They were in control much of that match. Both teams had a goal disallowed due to handball, so either way, Southampton or Newcastle would have won 1-0 like they did, or 2-1 if those goals, rightfully so, to disallow them. But yeah, I mean, the reverse fixture when it's played, Newcastle's going to win again. Win it. They were in complete control, and now they'll be at St. James Park. So see what kind of bet we run back in that reverse fixture. And of course, we've got Forest team total under 1.5 today, and just need Man United to get a goal. They played back in December. United dominated, so should get much of the same in that one. Hopefully, you can bring home a nice plus 118 cash. plus 118 cash. We do have an over 1.5 goal parlay cooked up in the Bundesliga. And no surprise it's in the Bundesliga. That is the league of all the top ones in Europe. By far, you go look up goals per game, and that league dominates. So no surprise that most of the games I liked were in the Bundesliga. So we've got 5 games right there at plus 122 over at Caesars is the best price. 5 games plus 122 over 1.5 goals in each game. And that's just like last week. It's going to be a parlay that you'll start it on Friday, and you're going to have to wait all the way until Monday or Sunday to go ahead and get your cash. So yeah, we'll. What the hell is this thing? All these things popping up on my computer. Sorry, it said geolocation was popping up. I thought I logged out of my sportsbook when I placed that bet, but I guess I didn't. It thinks I'm still logged in, trying to track my ass, trying to know where the hell I'm at. No, don't you know where I'm at? So anyways, over 1.5 goals parlay. Again, it starts Friday, and then it ends on Sunday with a good cash, just like last weekend. That's what we expect to happen. We do got one more soccer play. We're going to involve it in some NHL, though. Let's talk about it. We've talked about being good on these NHL props. We've got another dream matchup today. The Blue Jackets. They allow the second most shots on goal. They're going against the Oilers, who take the 6th most shots on goal. They got the best player on the planet in Connor McDavid, and they got another teammate on his team named Hyman. He's pretty damn good in his own right. McDavid, he averages 4.1 shots on goal. It's cashed in 5 of his last 5. And Hyman, he averages 3.9 shots on goal, and it's cashed in 3 of his last 5. Hyman, the juice is fine at minus 113 over at Caesars, so we'll play that on a singles bet. McDavid, to no surprise, I was actually expecting when I went to bed and did the research last night to wake up and see that at 4.5 and plus money. We get 3.5 and like minus 165 over at DraftKings. I'm going to go ahead and parlay that with the Barcelona double chance today. They're taking on Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey tournament. It's at Camp Nou, so we obviously like that. Barcelona's in first place there of La Liga. I've kind of talked about preseason how I thought they were going to win La Liga. They're looking strong all season. They've only conceded 6 goals. Just knocked off Real Madrid in the Super Cup. And then in terms of head-to-head, you got to go back to April 2016. April 2016 is the last time Real Sociedad was able to beat Barcelona. So that's why it's a 2-unit play. You've got Barcelona that have obviously good this season, dominated the head-to-head. And then, Connor McDavid, again, averages 4.1. Blue Jackets, second most shots allowed in the NHL. So we'll do that one as a 2-unit play. And because it's a parlay, it's down to minus 128. So that'll be right there in the NHL. All right, keep it on rolling here. We're going to go ahead and do them NFL. We're going to go ahead and take 49ers and Eagles under 46.5 points. 49ers and Eagles under 46.5 points. 2 rushing teams, 2 rushing heavy teams. So you love that, right? This clock should really just keep running through much of this game. So love that. 2 top defenses. We've talked about the 49ers have been topped. We talked about last week how we liked the Giants from a rushing standpoint, but didn't like them from a passing standpoint. I think Brock Purdy's going to struggle. They better hope that their running game is on point, because that Eagles defense from a passing is top 3 across the league in all the stats. So Purdy could struggle. And then, Jalen Hurts could, struggle in their own right against just the 49ers defense that has been in the top all season long. So 2 strong defenses. Pair that with 2 teams that love to run the ball on offense. Yeah, it smells like a good under to me. So I don't really want to get involved in maybe who's going to win the game. I've been speaking highly of the 49ers like everybody knows. I would probably take the 49ers plus 2.5, but I think the more sure play is this game stays under with the defenses and the rushing attack. So I'll take 46.5 and take that under at minus 110. Another bet we got for you here is a Thunder at +1 in the NBA. Thunder at +1. Gave that one out yesterday. This line movement has been wild. Absolutely wild on this one. Opened at +1. Moved to a pick'em. Moved to Thunder -1. And then in the last, about an hour and a half, went back to +1. And on FanDuel, you can get +2 right now. So if you haven't got this bet in, go hop on FanDuel. You can get +2. The movement seems like the public's kind of all over and scattered about where this one can go. I'm completely comfortable with this one. I've got the Thunder winning the game 119 to 115 with a total of 234. We all know the Thunder have the best record in ATS. You've seen the tweets by DraftKings, multiple tweets by DraftKings about, who's got the best record in ATS, and it's the Thunder. They also won this matchup in December, 121 to 114 in Atlanta. in Atlanta. They got the win by 7 points. Trae Young was involved. Clint Capella, DeJounte Murray. Hell, they were all there for Atlanta. So it wasn't like a depleted lineup for Atlanta. And they got beat by the Thunder by 7. Now you're going at home. Again, I got them winning the game by 4. So no brainer. Absolutely no brainer to me. So I'll take Thunder +1. As for some of those other games, I've got 76ers winning the game by 3. Total of 225. Joel Embiid is day to day. So maybe you hold off on that one. Warriors Grizzlies. I've got Warriors by 4. Total of 232. Blazers Jazz. Blazers by 4. Total of 234. And then Raptors Kings. I've also got the Kings by 4 with a total of 234 as well. As for what else we might add in the NBA tonight, well, of course, DraftKings Wednesday, no sweat. I'll tweet out a play a little bit later on involving that. Nick Claxton over 3.5 blocks and steals. You goddamn right, that's going to get added. Maybe we alter that a little bit and do over 2.5 blocks. And the reason I say that is he went up against the 76ers and got 3 blocks and no steals in that game. So maybe a pivot. If you look at his game log, he's there on the blocks every time. The steals is something that's very erratic with him and gone multiple games with no steals like in a row. But the blocks are consistent. So I think I may alter that one and go back to 2.5 blocks, over 2.5 blocks. But because Joel Embiid is day-to-day, we don't have any number on any 76ers, and we don't have a number on Claxton. You're getting ones for Joe Harris and Kyrie Irving and Royce O'Neal. But obviously, Joe Embiid impacts Nick Claxton. But again, when you've hit 20-some bets in a row, at that point, it doesn't really matter what the matchup is. You're a hell of a ball player, and you're getting blocked. So I may pivot to over 2.5 blocks. Look for me on Twitter. If I had to take a guess right now, I'm probably going to pivot to over 2.5 blocks, but got time to mull that over. I'd be interested in that same game of maybe fading a Kyrie Irving or a Seth Curry. We've talked at length about how the 76ers team will limit the point guard from a point perspective, but maybe give them all the assists that they want. So maybe that's an opportunity, but if I'm going to play something in that game, how can you not play Nick Claxton over blocks and steals or over blocks? So I'm sure that's the one that gets done. Lakers point guards and shooting guards should have a good night going on against the Spurs. We don't know what that lineup's going to be like, but we know that the Spurs have the worst opponent effective field goal percentage in the league, and we know they're dead last in the NBA at opponent three-point percentage per league, and they allow point guards and shooting guards to both make over 3.5 per game. So we don't know what that Lakers lineup's going to be coming off a back-to-back, but you could certainly target either the point guard or the shooting guard to have a nice night, points, three-pointers. So once that lineup comes out, look to jump on and back one of those Lakers positions over their points guard or shooting guards. Otherwise, guys, we will be tweeting out some more plays. I've mentioned how there will be no show on Thursday, no show Friday, no show Monday, no show Tuesday. So I've got to get all the plays out that I want to, including soccer, anything, pretty much by, mid-morning tomorrow. I'm not going to tweet out anything while I'm on vacation. I've never tweeted out a play that I didn't have my own money behind. I'm not going to start now. So if I haven't added anything over the weekend by Thursday, that's going to be it. There's no way I'm going to tweet a play out if I don't have my own money behind it. So the FA Cup is in soccer, or at least in terms of England, so there's no Premier League, so that actually helps me. That's not a tournament that I dabble in a lot. But like Manchester United's taking on Reading at home at Old Trafford, they should smash. So Leicester's in action against another team that's in League Two. So there's some matchups I think we can take advantage of. But because we are getting an FA Cup weekend, the soccer plays, at least from the England standpoint, will be a little bit light. There is no Premier League. And then NFL, I got to get out any plays by, like I said, Thursday mid-morning, as I got to get the plays out. So just keep that in mind. And again, no show Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday morning. Morning to Gent. Yeah, Byron couldn't get it done, man. Adrian. Hell, I needed them over 1.5 goals on TikTok, as you're well aware of, and they couldn't even get over 1.5 goals. Just bad. Joe Burrow's the MVP. Bengals are winning it all. I'm gonna get it in a bet for that game. I'm leaning that. How about the last 2 times the Bengals have played the Chiefs? They've won them both 27-24. Anybody gonna sprinkle the correct score of 27-24 Bengals victory? It's hitting the last 2 head-to-heads. That'd be an interesting little sprinkle right there. Good morning, Ross. Good morning. Under. Jason. I don't think the Spurs have a guy named Jason on their lineup. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't think the Spurs have a guy named Jason, and I've talked about not taking any unders on Spurs players. Remember that day? What was it, Monday? Was it Monday I gave out? Yeah, it was Kings Grizzlies under 245, and I talked about how I like the under in Blazers Spurs, but don't take it because hell, they even wreck teasers. And that game was like 130 to 120. Don't take any unders in a Spurs game. They're fucking god awful. They can't defend a thing on anything. I wouldn't take an under in a Spurs game. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. 30 plus points, plus 105 over on FanDuel. Going on against the Warriors, you know you're going to get at least a fast-paced game, so that's not a bad play. Got the game scored at 232. It's not a bad look right there going against the Warriors. I think they're... What? Okay, great. Get that out of here. Let's see. Boy, I know Donovan Mitchell took some people down last night. A lot of it seemed like, and looking around, yeah, the Warriors actually defend the point guard position relatively well. I'm the top third in the league in defending at 24.9 points, only 44.8 field goal percentage. Now they give up a ton of assists, tons of assists. Bottom 5 in the league in assists at 8.7 per game. So based on that, I don't like to bet against the numbers, so I wouldn't take Morant to have a big point production night. But what's his assist number at? I would go maybe the other way. Player assist, Morant's at 8.5. Not bad. Not bad for a team that's in the bottom 5 of assists allowed. So I'd probably go the other way there to Gent with that one. It was under 14.5 and it hit. From that Spurs. Did we take an under in a Spurs? Under in a Spurs. We took, what was that, Monday night? What were those player props we took Monday night? We did good on Monday night. Man, what the hell did we take? All right, you got me curious now. Give me a second. All right, hold on. Monday night was a night we had a sweep and Trey Jones. Trey Jones. Yeah, I mean, that's matchup depending, right? We only took that because the Blazers are really stinking good against the point guard. I don't think you just blindly bet that guy tonight just because he cashed one other night. We can look who they play again. They're taking on the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers aren't good at there's no way I would take that. Just because something cashes one night, you don't just run it back. Yeah, I wouldn't take that bet tonight. I wouldn't take under 14.5 points. He's not going against the Blazers. Blazers are really good at defending the point guard. Their Lakers are average, so no, I wouldn't take that, Chris. I wouldn't do that, man. McDavid anytime goals. Sign me up, Brian. Sign me up, Brian. You don't have to twist my arm for that one. You don't have to twist my arm. Trey Jones, that's who it was. Thank you. Jones. Trey Jones, you're right. There you go. All right, sweet. Okay. That could be your play tonight. Plus money. I like it. What's his normal line at? It sounds like that's like that alternate thing. Is that 28.5? So you're only one more point for plus 105? I like it. All right. Not bad. All right, fellas. In terms of what I'm rolling with, that's what I'm rolling with. I'm going to look right now and see if we get a line on Nick Claxton before we hang up. Let's see if that line's out there now. Yeah, they're not. They're giving you Simmons, Harris, Irving, and O'Neal. Are the books getting their ass kicked on Nick Claxton? They're not even going to offer that? I understand why they're not getting any 76ers players with Embiid day to day. They're waiting to see his status, but where is Trey Jones under 14.5 points? No, I can't get there. The other one, Nurkic could have a big night. I don't feel like getting burned by another center that doesn't want to have any production. But Nurkic was another one that I had written down here to look at. And DeAndre Hunter, I'd love to fade him, but it doesn't look like he's going to play tonight for the Atlanta Hawks. But boy, I would love to fade DeAndre Hunter. The Thunder are really good at defending his position, so. But with his injury status. Doesn't look like we'll end up getting a line on him. So I'm just going to roll with that. I'm comfortable. Got a 2-unit play there, basically in hockey and, soccer. Got another shots on goal. Just really want to keep crushing those. Got a nice bull plus 118 parlay to kick off the day, and then Thunder plus 1 to kind of round out the night. So that's 5 units in play, and I feel good, and none of that is a reach on my part. It's all a comfortable bets with following the numbers. So yeah, I think I'm going to roll with that. Yeah, that's the big matchup in the FA Cup. That's the one I'll be betting that one. That one's going to go good. That one's going to be big for Psyche, right? Arsenal gets the win. We'll really give them the belief that they can get the Premier League title. And if City can knock off Arsenal, you'll have some thoughts start creep into those Arsenal players that, oh boy, here comes City. And yeah, obviously it's an FA Cup game, but I think that could spill over into the league. So I think that'll be an interesting one. Both teams to score parlay with Barcelona to win at plus 165. I bet City and Arsenal do both score. That's going to be a fascinating. I don't think they've hooked up this season, because when they were going to hook up, that was with when Queen Elizabeth passed away and the game got. Let's look at that. Arsenal's different this year. Arsenal is way different this year. I don't think they've played this year. I know their one match got postponed. Let me see. I think that's on Friday, if I recall. Yeah, Friday. Here it is. It is Friday. And yeah, they have not played this season, which. Oh, no, wait. They played 1-1. Oh, yeah. That was last year. 1-1. City's won the last 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, of course, City just dominates everybody. City's won the last 4 head-to-heads. A couple clean sheets in there. Three of those 4 were clean sheets. No, they won the last 5 head-to-heads. 3 of the last 5 have been clean sheets. I don't know. I hear you. I'm interested in both teams to score. I'm interested in betting that game. And if you're talking about Barcelona to win today, yeah, again, I mean, they haven't lost since April of 2016 to Real Sociedad. So hard not to like Barcelona today. But obviously I didn't need much of a juice reducer on the McDavid, so I did double chance. First half money line. I'll tell you, we'll go pull up the numbers. You know the Nuggets are the best team in the first quarter. You already know that, Ross, from that great cash the other night over against the Pacers. We can expand that and look at first half numbers if you want. Denver is second. Milwaukee's 23rd. Wow. Maybe we'll all be adding that play. Wait a second. This is why I love you guys bringing up all this stuff. I only have but so much time. Oh, yeah. They played the Pelicans. That's why I didn't research that game. It's in Milwaukee. What does that change the numbers? 59. So about even on points scored. Denver's really excels at home. That's why we took it last time, because they were at home against the Pacers. Denver really excels at home. There's a little bit of a drop-off when they're on the road. No big surprise. We know how teams perform better. Let's look at points allowed in the first half. Milwaukee is 8th, and they average 59. And Denver is 13th, and they're at 59. You should get a pretty much even game. Both of them score 59 points home and away, and they both concede 59 home and away. Do we have player props? That's an indication, too, if the books think Denver's going to trot out a lineup. Yeah, you're getting no player props on the Denver Nuggets yet. It's on the back and the back. I probably couldn't bet that until I know if Murray and what's-his-face, Jokic are playing. Probably couldn't quite get behind that one quite yet, Ross. Not for myself. I like it, though. Good luck. Plus 150. Not bad. Points and assists over. It's another game. They're playing somebody else on the back end of back-to-back. That's why I didn't look up that. Who are they playing? Oh, the Wizards. Yeah, I didn't look that game up. Who pulled that one out last night? The Wizards beat the Mavs? That was a close game. Kept checking in on that one a little bit just to make sure DFS, it was a kind of a heartbreaker, but. Oh, yeah, the Wizards suck versus the center. Oh, yeah, you could take that. You could take that, Alex. You could take that and feel comfortable and know you put your money in a good betting spot. You could take points and rebounds if you wanted. Don't add on assists. They're really good at defending the center from an assist standpoint for whatever reason. But yeah, if you want to do points and rebounds, sure, that's fine. I wouldn't do the assist angle, but points and rebounds, yeah, you could sign me up for that. Yeah, the numbers show it right there. So there you go. DeGent's with you. He's riding. And Porzingis is still out? Yeah, I think he is still out. He was out the other night when we were looking at it. Let's see what the number is. This could be a good one worth adding. $20 points. Man, what was that night? That night we did bet him. He didn't do a goddamn thing. Not that that means everything, but what? All right, this will be the last thing I look up. Then I got to bounce. What's his rebound number? 10.5. So what's he to get a double-double then? Pretty close. Ooh, they want to give you triple-double. No double-double. They want you to get all the... Oh, here it is. Oh, minus 240. Minus 240, but his assist or his rebound number is only at 10.5. 11.5. Man. Cross-eyed here. All right, let me look this up. Yeah, they're terrible. Terrible versus bigs. Where is Rockets? Rockets. Oh, the team that shoots all the goddamn threes. What a heartbreaking team this is. He averages 15.4 points, and they want you to get 20 tonight. He's going to have a lot more losses than makes in this game log. Has he gone up against the Wizards this season yet? What did he do? Hasn't faced the Wizards yet. What's a comparable team? So what did he do against the Spurs, and what did he do maybe against the Lakers? Here you go. He faced the Spurs and only got 16 points. That's a pretty good comp, and he didn't quite get there. He went up against them again and got 22 points, so that would be a cash. He went up against the Jazz. That's a pretty good comp. He got 20 points, so that's a cash. Jazz can't defend the center. He went up against the Lakers and got 33 points. So that's 3 out of 4 cashes against a relatively good comp in the Lakers, the Jazz, and the Spurs. Not a bad look. I can't. How many times we've been burned by that team just taking all the 3-pointers, man? That team hurts. I could see why you would like it, for sure. What's another team? Let's get one more. Oh, what do you do against Dallas? They can't defend centers. 16 points. Damn, so that's a miss. Then he faced Dallas again. He got 11 points. He faced them again and got 19. Faced them again and got 14. Wow, I can't do shit against Dallas. 4 games, 4 misses. When does he play Dallas again? I want to fade that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good look. I think it is a good look, Alex and DeGent. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on TikTok live for this Man United Forest game. 2:00. Yeah, he destroyed the Lakers for 33 points. Yeah, he definitely kicked their ass. Zubac getting 4 shots last night. God damn. I guess there's no threat of a blowout. I guess there always is with that team, though. But they're in theory. If Bradley Beal's not playing, it could be a blowout. That would make me a touch nervous. Is Bradley Beal projected to play? Okay, we're getting a point total on Bradley Beal, so it looks like he's in. So that'll probably keep the game not a blowout. Kuzma's in too, so yeah, it shouldn't be a blowout. I got Kuzma. I got a number on Kuzma and Bradley Beal. I don't know. I think I'm gonna roll, but I think you guys are on a good angle. I think I'm just gonna stick to what I got, and really, I'm gonna get one more look here for Nick Claxton. What is the deal, Bucks? Give me Nick Claxton. Give me this blocks. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Keep an eye on that, fellas. Let's see if MGM's got it. They are another book that does blocks and steals. Player props. Blocks. Nope, you only give me Joe Harris, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons. Wonder why we can't get anything for them. The books must be getting tired of getting crushed. Absolutely crushed by that guy. All right, I think that's going to be it, fellas. Again, look for me on Twitter. Get out any more bets. Unfortunately, we won't be with you guys for the next 4 or 5 days, whatever that ends up being. I guess a week. I guess the next time will be next Wednesday, but look forward to getting here back and with you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Stay warm. Well, it's snowing out in Chicago. We're going to be snowing today until Sunday. So, all right, fellas, let's some goddamn profit. Let's make some money. Come on, guys. Bring some positive energy here. All right. Have a good one, guys.